What was the celebration like for you after the game and in the wee hours?
It was, it's something we've been working for a long time. You know, we've been working for 2 years now to have a signature win like that, and it was a lot of fun. You know, we enjoyed it a lot. You know, anytime you win, like Coach said, anytime you win, you got to celebrate it. You know, you don't want to take any win for granted. I think when, last year when we first got here, and we beat North Texas early in the year, you know, we kind of took it for granted. You know, and after that night, we just, all us coaches made it a pact that, hey, you know, we don't need to take winning for granted, and we're going to celebrate every win. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, the locker room after the game was you know, to see Coach dance. It was a lot of fun. You know, we got to get him some more practice. We got to win some more games so we can practice a little bit more. But I didn't try to dance. I just jumped up and down with the guys. So, but anyway, it was good. It was a lot of fun, and that's. But again, I'm gonna kind of mention this a couple times, but that's what we're supposed to do. All right, and I told our guys on Sunday, as an offense unit, you know, that's what we're supposed to do. You know, this isn't a fluke. That's what you're supposed to do. If you prepare the way that you guys did and you were ready, that's what you're supposed to do. This isn't a fluke, and we need to get that, you know, through those guys. That if we do our jobs, if all of us in our staff, all of us as a unit do our job, that's what we're supposed to do, week in and week out. And the biggest thing now is, again, just turning the page and moving forward. Coach mentioned it. This is one of the biggest wins that we've had around here in a long time, and now it's about turning the page and moving forward and taking it one game at a time, because we haven't arrived yet. We did do our job, but we haven't arrived. And if we continue to do our job, continue to do the things we're supposed to do, maybe one day we will arrive. But for right now, we haven't.
What did you like about Ben Hicks' preparation, looking back from when you first took over all the way up to last week?
Yeah, welcome back, Billy.
Yeah, thanks.
But no, he's been working extremely hard all year. He's been, you know, he's a grinder. He watches a lot of film. I've heard a lot of defensive guys come up to me and they say, "Hey, Coach, I see Ben all the time in the film room studying." And he's a guy that, you know, after Friday night meetings, me and him get together. He asked me, "Hey, Coach, can you get with me and let's watch a little film?" And you know, the other night, Friday night, you know, got in there, just me and him, you know, real late at night, and after our mental imagery sessions, and just kind of went through a few things. He's like, "Man, Coach, I'm ready. I'm ready. I know I'm ready. I know the plan." And he knew it was his turn, and just kept telling him, "Man, hey, this is you know how you leave your legacy. You beat a team like this." And he took it upon himself that he was going to prepare himself to get ready. You know, and I thought he had a phenomenal game. He managed the game well. I know he wishes there was a few throws he could take back, but I thought he played really, really well. And you know, I know he's got a lot of national recognition this week. But again, that's our challenge to Ben, is just to be the same guy every day. I've got to be the same coach today as I was last Tuesday, as I was the Tuesday before. I'm going to be hard on Ben like I've always been. And Ben's got to be the same quarterback he's always been. This doesn't change anything for him. He did get a little bit of recognition, but again, if he does his job week in and week out, he'll get a lot more recognition as the weeks go by and as the season goes.
Do you think there was more fire in him? That he was, you know, one time committed there, and you know, all of that?
Yeah, I think it was in the back of his mind. Again, I don't think Ben is a guy that's about himself. He's not an individual. He's all about the team, and he wanted to see the team succeed. It wasn't about him beating the team he was committed to originally. I just think he knew what he had to do to prepare and to play the way he did to help his team beat a number 11 team in the country.
Anything else?
When you guys had recruited Ben and Coach Morris and everybody met him up in the press box and kind of sold him on here, with him playing better and now getting that win, what has it been like for you and the rest of the staff and for him to kind of now be reaching a little bit of what you guys had sold him on originally?
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing a lot of the things that we wanted him to do. He was kind of thrown in the fire, I think, earlier than when he was ready for. I know Ben thought last year he was ready to play, but he just was thrown in the fire kind of early with Matt going down against North Texas. You know, Ben had to play earlier than he should have played, and I think that was the biggest thing. Now that he's got a couple games under his belt, he's learned from the mistakes, and we always talk about, you know, a loss is the learning opportunity and stay strong. And he's learned from those losses. He's learned from the mistakes, and that's the sign of his character and what Ben's all about. That's who he is. He's not going to sit there and pout and mope and get down. He's going to try to find a way to get better. We've addressed some things with him. He's seen it, and now he's worked on it and to make himself into a quarterback that's gotten the national recognition and a guy that is doing a good job leading our team.
Earlier this year, you mentioned you wanted Kevin Thomas to focus on some little things and stuff. He was out there more this week and had 3 catches. Is that a sign of you guys seeing more out of him like you wanted to?
Yeah, Kevin is he's I don't know if I mentioned that day about chasing the tennis balls, but just a real quick story. We showed a video of a dog on a tennis court, and they had a tennis ball shoot machine and it's shooting tennis balls everywhere. And that dog, you know, he's chasing all these tennis balls. But if you just put one tennis ball out there, that dog's focused on that one tennis ball, and that's kind of what Kevin was. He was chasing those tennis balls, and this is something we've talked to him about. And now that he's kind of figured, he saw that video, he kind of, okay, that might be me. He's kind of now focused on that one tennis ball, and that's football. And I think that's helped him more than anything in his preparation and how much he really pays attention in meetings and taking notes in meetings. And he gets mad now that if he's at practice and he screws something up, he's mad. You know, that is something, and he knows that he messed up. And so now he knows that now I got to, get refocused and get back on the plan and get it back down. And he's done a good job of that since then, and that's why he's earned some more playing time. That's why you see him catching more balls, being in the right spot.
The secret to your third down success?
Just our guys doing their job. I mean, again, I'm gonna do my job every week, and I'm gonna put a plan together that I think will be successful. But our guys have to do their job, and they did the other night. They did their job. There's a couple, when you ask Coach about cleaning up a few things, there's a couple things, you see us throw underneath the sticks a couple times on third down, but that's by design against man coverage. If we don't do our job versus man coverage, it doesn't work. But if we do our job versus the man coverage, it works. And so I think that, I have to brag on the offensive line. And the running backs, I mean, you see Kamen Freeman come across and pick up a blitzer. I was really not worried, but I was really concerned with their front seven last week. They're really good. Coach Orlando brings them from all over the place. Again, like I told you in my last press conference, and we had to do a good job with our plan. We had to do a good job of executing the plan. Evan Brown did a great job of getting us in the right protections. We gave him, the keys that we had to helping us pick up all those things, and he did a great job. I can only remember one time really where we weren't in the right slot, and that's impressive because of where they've all bring them. And early in the game, they had a few wrinkles for us that we hadn't seen before, but again, we understood and we were prepared. Coach Fry, Coach Sorrells did a great job of showing them. Coach Mathis did a good job of showing the running backs. And Coach Mathis spent a lot of time with his guys too, because he takes an unbelievable pride in that. Because this game last year, a running back gave up a strip sack fumble, which led to a touchdown. And so everybody was on high alert, from the coaching staff and the players. Everybody prepared, got ready, but it was something that we took a lot of pride in, and our guys went out and executed it, and they did their job. And that right there takes care of your third downs and really the whole game. If you do your job, we're going to try to put you in the best possible situation to succeed. Now go do your job.
Evan Brown at Oliver just was really impressive all night.
Yeah. Again, Ed's a great player, first of all, and but we knew Evan was too. And Evan had some national recognition the week before as well against Tulsa. We knew coming in when we took the job here that Evan was a guy that we looked at Clemson, and he was a guy we knew was a good player. I was very, very happy with Evan and his success the other night. He did a great job again. He took an unbelievable amount of pride in his preparation. I saw him in the film room a lot last week. And he took an unbelievable, not only pride in preparing and getting himself ready for the plan, but he knew that Ed is a good player, and Ed plays extremely low. You can't play high and beat that guy. You got to play low pad level, and Evan did a great job. We also, our guards helped him out some too. I thought our plan was really good. I thought Coach Fry in the run game and in the pass game, protection-wise, really did a good job of helping us out with that. And I couldn't be more pleased with our offensive line and the progress they've made since that Temple game. But again, it's all about how we can move on from here, because it was just one game. We have to build on this now. Like Coach said, we got to try to make this win into a winning streak and not just a one-hit wonder type deal. And I think if we continue to get better, if we continue to do the things we're going to do, we're not going to let this be the biggest part of our season. We don't want this to be the biggest high of our season. We want our season to continue to grow and continue to put some wins together and see what happens in the end.
I have a special teams question on the fake punt. Is that designed all the way, or does he just have the option in that?
It's a tough question. I'm not very schooled on special teams. I'm an offensive coach, and I played quarterback, and I never had to play special teams, so it looked like it was designed to me, but I don't know. We'll see.